if you are in no contact right now, here is what your person is thinking. So if you're in no contact, what are they thinking or feeling about you? I'm going to base this reading off of the teachings of union, which indicate that you're actually not separate from your twin flame, your person, your ultimate lover. You share one consciousness, but from this perspective, it's going to be helpful for you to look at what the cards are saying about this person. And I'm going to take you deeper to see where that's connected inside of you. So let's talk about the energies, attachment. So you can see this card, there's a woman kind of taking a mask off and looking at it. And so there is an attachment going on here, guys. Like, it's perhaps your twin flame person is like attached to an idea or way of thinking or a person in their life that they're just kind of like fixated on, but it's false. It's not the real deal. It's not you. And so what this tells me is that like your twin flame person has this false idea about you, and that's been driving you crazy. That's been driving you nuts, where you're like, oh my God, can't they just see, right? And so this is kind of like the underlying energy that you're moving out of. I'm going to keep the cards up because I'm going to then mirror them to you and show you where you can resolve this. So this is the first one. I'm going to do the second one. We've got second chakra, Archangel Ariel. And so the second chakra is the sacral chakra. It's all about creativity, sexual energy, places where like you kind of bring about life. And so your twin flame sees you this way. They do see you this way, but they're like kind of like fixating, almost like I get the sense that they're trying to control their feelings for you in some sense. Like they're smitten with you. They want to create life together with you, but they're trying to like control that on some level. Let's see what else is coming up. We've got fourth chakra. We got two chakra cards here. Archangel Raphael. So the fourth chakra is the heart chakra. Yeah, you are in their heart. And so, okay, I've got a clear message from them. They love you and they are just smitten with you. They're like romantically and in their heart, like they love you unconditionally and they're smitten with you. There's some kind of like fixation or control going on. And so for you, maybe for them, maybe that's like, this could be like a third party situation. This could be an addiction. This can be just being really like, I get stubbornness. Is your twin flame stubborn? Like I get this sense of like fixation and stubborn on the illusion, right? And so let's mirror this. And don't worry, I'm going to draw more cards. But if your twin flame is doing this, if they are looking towards an illusion and calling it truth, even though they love you and they're smitten with you, and here's what you can do about it. You're not going to go and call them and yell at them, and maybe you didn't say the right thing, and maybe you need to like strut your stuff in front of them a few more times for them to notice you. No. They are your mirror, and they're mirroring something about you. So how they're looking right here is reflecting a part of you that's doing that deep, deep down inside. And you might not be aware that you're doing this. That's why it's a subconscious thing, right? And so if your twin flame is holding on to an illusory idea or a false belief about you or themselves, it means in the mirror, you're holding on to a false belief about yourself, right? A lot of people point the mirror back outwards, and that's not how you do it. You're holding on to a false belief about yourself. You're not seeing yourself properly. You're not claiming this. You're not claiming them to be smitten with you. You're not seeing your own divinity. You're not seeing how you're lovable and how you are the only one for them. That's what these two cards are signifying. And this is true about twin flames in general anyway. You're the only one for them. Nothing can come in between you and them in spiritual truth unless you pretend. So if you like study this picture more, it's going to help you. This has no power. That mask has no power at all. It's a flimsy piece of paper or plastic, right? Like it's, flimsy, excuse me. Flimsy, I just made a word. That's the same thing as this illusion. Don't give power to the illusion, whether it's your twin flame looking like it's reflecting in your twin flame or you. Don't give power to it. Let's draw some more cards. Let's see how else they're thinking or feeling. This card is right on top. Woo, woo, woo. We got all the chakra cards. This is not a chakra deck. It's an energy deck. It's Sandra Ann Taylor's energy oracle cards, right? Just pull all of them, all tied up. Yeah, there's some stuff. Ooh, journey. Good. Okay. So the third chakra, there's like powerless energy coming through from them. Like they feel powerless, and your heart might be singing out like, "Oh, I want to resolve it for them. I want them to feel better, and they're not powerless. I love them." Of course, yeah, this is true. But like these two cards, your solar plexus chakra, that's your seat of power, seat of confidence. They're feeling like a low energy right now. It's not personal about you if they're not contacting you. It's not personal. They're feeling like this. And I want you to know that if you're here and you're desiring to resolve this energy and you are someone who values inner work and transformation, your twin flame, by spiritual law, is going to value those same values as you. So even if they're feeling this way, this is not the end. This is an experience they're having where they are moving through it. And as much as you trust yourself to move through your challenges, your twin flame is going to move through their challenges. Have faith in that. And it's a journey. Yeah, this card journey here, it's like they're taking a journey through this stuff. So trust it and trust the hand of the divine. Trust the hand of spirit in your twin flame union, that you're not alone struggling, and neither are they. Like you're both being guided together, but you are working through some like release of powerlessness energy, and you too. So how can you help your twin flame with this? Recognize that that's within you as well. Recognize that on some level you feel powerless about your twin flame journey, and I want you to imagine the hand of God or the hand of your creator, whatever you call God, coming in and supporting you and making things happen on your behalf. Because why? Because you deserve it. You're a good soul. You are a divine being, and you are loved and cherished beyond measure. Don't be afraid of the journey. Let's draw some more cards. I like this reading so far. We got indecision, what they're feeling. Oh, we got two. Contract patience. Oh, draw one more for you. This part of the journey. Oh yeah, door to romance. Okay, so your twin flame right now, your person, is kind of like, they are like at a precipice of having a big breakthrough. And there are some challenging feelings, I tell you. They are feeling challenged with themselves. They're looking at themselves a lot like, oh my gosh. They're having lots of realizations about their patterns. There's a little bit of bashfulness or shame going on there. And they're kind of like not really sure where to go next. Like this is the indecision part. And don't worry, don't let this freak you out. What you, twin flame number 2, or whoever I'm talking to, if your twin flame is expressing that, like not sure what is the right thing and this and that, you can get lost like in this indecision block. Instead, surrender and remember that there's no pressure to like choose right now. Like that pressure just makes people flop, right? Take the pressure off of yourself and your twin flame and surrender and sit down in that comfy, cozy chair with a little hot cup of cocoa or whatever you like, and just realize that like you will know, because your heart will know the right thing. It will feel right. It will feel good. It will feel like the easiest path forward, right? Even if it doesn't seem like that's the way forward, It's going to feel right. You're not going to regret making a choice like that. You're going to say, well, would I regret it if I did A, or would I regret it if I did B? And is spirit calling me to A or to B? And even if you choose the choice that you'd regret, you can always make a new choice. Okay? So this isn't like, dun dun dun, you have to choose A or B now, or you'll never get this choice again. No. A lot of you put like way too much pressure on yourselves, and I want you to stop. Have patience with yourself and your twin flame as they're going through these trials. They're going through these trials that, you know, the story of Sleeping Beauty and the prince. Some of you are divine masculines, but just bear with me here. So like the prince cut through all of those brambles like to get to the Sleeping Beauty princess, right? And that's kind of like what's going on with your twin flame and with you, because you're one, right? So deep down, like there's like this challenge. So just have patience. There's like a contract kind of thing. This is the justice symbol. I want you to think about this not as, oh, they have a karmic contract. No. This card actually means something better. This card means the justice that is coming forth for your union is them and you being together. Love is justice. Being together in love, in harmony, is divine justice. That is justice. That is fair. There is a contract God has with you to bring you into harmonious twin flame union. He laid out a path that makes it much easier. It's called the Teachings of Union. If you want to learn about it, book an introductory session with me. The directions are in the description box here. But this contract is a divine contract that is in your favor, okay? So when we see this card, sometimes like it can trigger us into old school thinking, like, oh, they have to go through this horrible karmic contract. No, banish that. Banish that. It's time to think on the new earth now. It's time to think the way that love thinks and be as love is. The last card for you, angel number 33, the door to romance. So you're going to have like this unlocking of your heart and their heart, and like there's like a moving toward happening right now. This you having unconditional love and patience for them during their trials and your trials is going to unlock this door to romance for you and your twin flame. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I'm so happy to pull cards for you. I received it too. And if you would like your own reading, everything is 50% off the month of April. So check out my website, everything except coaching. Unless you want to do an introductory session, that's 50% off too. Grab a reading. I love pulling cards and I love giving you support on your twin flame journey. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.